experience doesn't mean that you're a leader. You could probably have sailed around the world more times than most people and still not be a leader at all, and probably not necessarily want to be a leader. I haven't really aspired to be a leader. It's just something which has happened naturally, and I think you'll find that that will be the case in most situations. Probably it'll be someone who sort of seems to fit, or people trust because of their experience. So it's undefined, probably undefinable qualities, or whatever the right word is, that will make a leader. Maybe little nuances in their speech, maybe the fact that they say thank you to the team from time to time, maybe because they involve everybody, maybe because they trust people, maybe because they don't do the dirty on them ever. These little things that they keep their word. Someone does something wrong, you give them a bit of a kick, and then they're back into the fold again, not ostracised. Everyone makes mistakes, intentional or otherwise. Generally they're otherwise. And it's important you learn from them. That's the only way you're going to get better and better and better. And if you're not prepared to make a mistake, well, you're not doing anything. I think perhaps the leader might be the person who has the most vivid dream of the lot and really believes in it and wants it and is prepared to put more things to one side and put the blinkers on and hammer down that road to try and get success and then gather people around it, mainly because the leader might be the person that really believes in it the most. To me, a good team isn't made up by identifying, well, he's the best in the world, we'll get him, and she's the best in the world, we'll get her, and these guys are the best in the world, we'll get them, because as soon as you do that, are these people going to get on well together? And the critical factor is the harmony of the team and the chemistry. So of course you have to have the expertise in camp. You can't run without having the people who know what they're doing. But if people don't get on together, if they aren't compatible, you may as well pack your tent up and go home, because it isn't going to work. And so we'll maybe have 8 or 10 real key people. They are the people that need to be involved in putting the plan into place, because otherwise it's not their plan. Otherwise, why have their expertise? You back into a do this or do that type approach. Much better to say, what do you guys think? Suddenly, rather than being Peter Blake's project, it's their project. I have some very good people around me. So it's not just me, it's a lot of other people involved. But I think it's just having the ability to listen and then endeavour to make a decision that is agreed to by everyone concerned, so everyone lives with that decision and backs that decision up. So that's management-wise and leadership-wise as well, really. Able to listen, very important. Able to let go, able to delegate, and then believe what you hear, or not believe what you hear, as the case may be. Able to identify when people have got a problem, getting people to talk. I've always encouraged people who've been with me, be it on a yacht or America's Cup or wherever, to actually have a say in proceedings. And if they've got a problem with their flatmate or girlfriend, doesn't matter. There's someone who'll listen to them. It might be me, it might be the PR guy, it might be the skipper of the boat, it might be their best friend, but encourage people to say what they think. As soon as people start bottling problems up, that's when difficulties occur. So just this encouragement of, we're all in it together. We all want the same thing. We're all going to put the blinkers on. This is the aim, this is the goal. There's no hidden agendas, boys. Egos, please put all egos away. And everyone's got egos, just as well we have. But we can't have egos taking over totally. And so it's for the good of the team. And it's very important that small jobs are never underestimated. So the guy in the Southern Ocean, it's cold, it's the middle of the night, and he'd like to be in his bunk asleep because he's off watch. But instead the guy who picks up half a ton of sails one by one and moves them over to one side, and they're all damp and soggy, and the temperature inside the boat's 2 degrees if you're lucky. It's colder than inside your fridge. Outside it's -10. And he picks up the floorboards and he gets a bucket and a sponge, and he's down there sponging out 20 litres of water. That's as important. A 35-tonne yacht, how can 20 litres, 20 kilos of water, how can that affect the speed of a 35-tonne yacht? It's the attitude. And if that same approach is taken to everything that goes on, the boat will go much faster. But that is just as important that that is done as the guy steering the right course up on deck, the guy steering correctly, the trimming of the sails. So in San Diego, the young guy used to go across the road and get the boys' lunches, or the sailors who used to stay behind late at night and grease the winches. Just as important really as the tactician, the guy who goes up the mast, the guy trimming the sails, as me, as the accountant. All make up a team, and as soon as you say, oh, that doesn't really matter, and you've lost the plot. Attitude, to me, is vital. A lot of the you know, winning and losing isn't whether you've got the fastest legs or the strongest muscles. It all comes out of here, you know, stamina and just knowing that you can beat them. Now, you have to have done your homework, but just knowing that you can take them on and do it. Now, we may not be able to produce as many items as a big company in the United States, and there's some things we just can't do. We can't say, well, we're going to produce more cars here, or we're going to be better than this and better than that. But most, I mean, I'm running off the rails here, but a lot of things, if the approach is right, why can't we?